All right, this is going to be Delineation Motivation Part 8. And I know that we talked about some of this before, but I realized that I had this video saved for a long time. And shout out to the Fonz. This is my mutual Alfonso Jones. If you're not following him on TikTok, please do. He is very much, I mean, the flag is in the background. He is very much FBA, very much cares about our people and is for our people. So, I talked about the girl who said she wanted to exterminate us before, but now I have the actual footage because he clocked it, he caught it, he recorded it, he stitched it, so it's here. But I just want to say before I play this, I've never seen a beautiful African woman talk like this. In undergrad, I went to the University of Washington Seattle campus, and I remember there were a ton of African students, East African, West African, just African African, and the baddies, the real pretty, I came from a good home ass African girls, they never talked like this. And so I want you to look at the faces, the sizes, the skin on these women and just know that they are miserable. I used to hang out with a couple of Bezas. My mom used to call them Beza wee and Beza woo. Because because one's name was Bezawit and one's name was Bezaye, and she could, she's like, I ain't keeping up with all that because I called them both Beza, like just, whatever. I wasn't saying their entire name. So she'd be like, Beza, how's Beza Wee and Beza Woo? And they were both just bad as hell, just 10 out of 10 out of 10 Ethiopian Habesha like queens. And I'm just like, they never talk like this. Like, funny looking ass Lula might have said some bullshit or whatever. But it's like, yeah, you got that five head, you shaped bad, you built bad, you funny looking, whatever. But like, the baddies who are brilliant, brains, beauty, body, whatever, like they don't do this. They don't do this. But the rejects, they go real hard on this. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like how it's always the weak ass light skins who pump they shit about being light skinned. Like it's always like a slop body built light skin who wants to pop her shit about being light skinned, but like it's a bunch of badass Creole yellow bones and red bones all over New Orleans who you'll never hear them talk about how light skinned they are. I mean, just God tier, beautiful, don't make no sense how pretty you are, how beautiful your hair is, how well you can cook, how divine feminine you are, up and down to your pretty ass toes. And you'll never hear them talk about what a red bone they are and how light skinned they are and how, you mad at me because I'm the lightest one. You never hear them talk like that. It's always the mediocres who don't have nothing else under their belt but the light skin. So anyhow, I'm just saying it's an observation. Let's play.
As Black Americans, we are more than aware that white people hate us. We are aware of racism and we are aware of oppression. However, I feel it's time that we must discuss the prejudice and xenophobia and harmful rhetoric and threats that we receive from people that share our skin tones.
And also, we can ask all our African doctors, yeah, boycott all Black American treatment.
Happy Black History Month to everyone except the foundational Black Americans. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. Let's die. Ooh. If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest, you know what time it is. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna blow up the spot. More like me.
Both of these women have participated in sending terroristic threats to Black Americans. The first
Look at them. Look at these troublesome faces. I ain't never seen a bad African in my life talk like this. That's all I'm gonna say.
woman who descends from Liberia called for African doctors not to give treatment to Black American patients. The second woman, who descends from Sierra Leone, stated that she wanted to strap a and blow Black Americans
So this one is from Liberia. This one's from Sierra Leone.
up. The second woman says it's a joke. I don't find that to be a joke. Now, they say that FBAs are xenophobic, they're dismissive, They're a hate group. Have your opinion. However, I have not seen a single FBA member that has sent these type of threats to any other group.
Mm-mm.
And I have already stated I feel that Black Americans need to have a Black American hate crime bill.
Mm-hmm.
Not a black hate crime bill, a Black American hate crime bill. Because just like white people hate us, Asian people hate us, Hispanic people hate us, there are people that share our skin color, our skin tones that also hate us. And we need a bill that protects Black Americans because we have a heritage and lineage tied to this land. We are walking, living, breathing monuments, and we must be protected as Black
Whole
Americans.
time they want to take your place, right? Ain't that what Drake said or whatever? The guy who lost to Kendrick. Whole time they want to take my place. I don't know how many Africans, especially Somali people, have said to me, "You guys need to go to Africa. You guys need to live in Africa. Police brutality, this and that. You guys need to go to Africa and live in Africa, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, what in the destiny swap hell is wrong with you? Why do you want Africa for me and not for yourself? Because you're here in America to even be able to tell me to go to Africa. You want your continent so bad for me, but not for you. What is this? What is this? But anyhow, the xenophobia. I've said this already in a million videos, so you guys already know what I'm going to say. But I like to quote Jessie Wu when she says, "When did Black Americans become so xenophobic?" And I'm like, I love that you said that because you lived your whole 30 something year old life never knowing Black people to be xenophobic because you know what? We're not. But we started talking real greasy because we got sick of you. We've always known y'all to be xenophobic. We just got real tired of it once not even once social media came out. I think decades of social media before we were like, all right, these people hate us. They're not playing. Everything was so funny. Our noses were so funny. Our hair was so funny. The way we dress, our culture, our rap, everything about everything was so beneath you. And that's how all y'all talk to us. And so we start talking to all y'all back. And now feelings is hurt. But see, now you're projecting onto us like this is how we've always been. It's not. Our black asses stayed rocking big fat Africa medallions, big ass dashikis and kufis and all kind of Afro this and that. We stayed big enough Africa, so don't pull that bullshit on me. I remember being talked to so condescendingly when I was a Pan Africanist. These Africans would come up to me and be like, "Aw, African Americans are so cute. You don't know where you come from, so you just rep the whole continent. Aw, that's so cute, you guys. Isn't that cute?" I remember that shit real well. And some of the most delineationist this some of the most delineationist some of them I don't even know how to add delineationist but I'm trying to say delineationist this the people on delineationism, the people on the most delineationist people that I've ever met are former Pan-Africanists. The people hardest on it are people who had boots on the ground as a Pan Africanist. And these are the people like me who have boots on the ground experience. Like, yo, these people don't like us. These people more than don't like us, they hate us. And my full chest, these people hate us. These people will pledge your Greek letter organizations and still fucking hate you. They will go to your HBCUs and still hate you and degrade you. Make jokes out of your mother, your culture, everything about you, everything that makes you you. and cop a squat on it. You pump out, your HBCUs pump out more doctors than a PWI, than a predominantly white institution. And then they say, hey, when you see an African American, right, and they mean foundational Black American when they say that, don't operate on them. Give them the wrong medicine. Blah, 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 blah. Crazy, because we have a history of that in this nation. That's why you can barely get a brother to check on his health now. Tuskegee experiment. That's why you can barely get a brother to check on his health now. Whole field of gynecology founded on Black women's bodies. Some wicked white man operating on Black women with no anesthesia, just cutting us up. We have a history of medical apartheid in this country. Not funny. They don't give a shit. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? I'm not asking you to hate these people. I'm just asking you to stop identifying with them. They are their own people, and we are our own. These are not your people. Their culture is not your culture. These are not, y'all are not related. Y'all are not kinfolk. These colors, these skin colors only skin deep. And Alfonso was absolutely right when he said we need a foundational Black American hate crime bill. Because everybody pulls this shit on us, whether they're Black, white, or other. Delineation Motivation number 8. Holla back.